So let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm giving all my love to you. I'm giving all my love to you.
Welcome to this episode of Saving Us. We are your hosts, Michael and Deetra Carter, and we thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe and like and tell your friends and neighbors that you are watching Saving Us. Won't you be my neighbor? Please, won't you be my neighbor? We would like all of you to be our neighbors because you enjoy watching us. All right, so the first segment of our podcast is something new. And what is your something new, Mr. Carter?
My something new is new to me. It is not new to the world, but it is new to me. So I have started a routine of intermittent fasting. And in the morning, it's not bad. I mean, you know, even though I love breakfast, don't get me wrong now. Come on. I mean, breakfast is good. But I don't have a problem skipping breakfast and going until 11 a.m. It's the not eating anything after 7 that's the problem. So 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. Now, I'm not talking about a meal. I'm done eating supper before 7. But, you know,
Your snack.
I like a little popcorn, something. And it's just, you never know how difficult that is until you have to go through it. Especially for those of us who are not necessarily early birds. You know, if I don't go to bed till 10, 10:30.
Oh, you mean going
11,
to bed at night?
Right.
That is early for most people. 10,
it's not early
10,
for me. It's not early for me. That's late. But that's you know.
Yes.
But anyway, that's intermittent fasting. Sorry. That's my new
That's
thing.
your new.
Because, can I say something else?
Yes.
So what I'm learned about it that everybody else already knows, I'm sure, is that during intermittent fasting, once you have fasted for a certain period of time, your body begins to burn fat instead of glucose, and it begins to heal itself because the cells and whatever, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but what I read was that, you know, the parts of your body that would go toward digestion and things like that are now refocused. Whatever. Break it down. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying.
I understand.
Okay, there you go.
So how long have you been practicing the fasting?
One day. What do you mean?
1 day.
What? Since today. I'm starting
so hard.
No, I've been doing it about a week and a half. But I mean, it all depends on what you mean, practice it. I mean, like, you're saying like...
How many days has it been in your routine?
Well, I mean, what exactly?
Not eating after 7.
Well,
no, the not eating. Not the doing.
You mean trying to do it?
No, the doing.
Doing it is harder than trying to do it.
Listen, you live with me, I understand.
About a week.
About a week.
Yes.
Good. Do you feel different?
Yeah, when I'm successful doing it, yeah, it feels great. Except for 7, you know, about 8, 9 o'clock, it don't feel great.
What time do you eat before that? About 4?
Yeah, I do. I eat early. We eat, yeah.
No, you eat early. I don't.
Well, you and I have always eaten around 5.
I never eat before 5 because I don't have the possibility. I don't have the availability.
Now, our whole life.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't eat early. You do. At this point in our lives, is what I'm saying.
All right. You're trying to make a point, but okay. Yes, that is true.
So you said we like I do, but I don't.
Okay.
I'm not making a point. I'm just saying the truth.
Oh, okay. I believe you. Got it. So I eat around 5. Yes.
So that's a long time though. If you don't go to bed till 10:30 or 11, that would be hard.
That's quite the time.
That would be hard not to eat anything after 7. That would be hard.
That's why they named the group. If you ain't old, you don't understand.
Yes.
Anyway.
That's true. All right. My something new is the importance of minding my own business.
But that's new.
That is new for me. He's making fun of me
No,
now. That's why he's laughing. He
No,
is because he
I'm
didn't
not
want
making
he didn't
fun.
want me to say that was my something new.
I'm laughing
because he says that I usually mind my
Yeah.
own business, which I do
She does.
try to do. But what I'm saying is usually I form an opinion about situations, about people. So I have a
Well-
judgment or an opinion about things. And what I have learned is I need to not do that. I need to just mind my own business because I don't know. You don't know people's lives,
Yeah,
and we shouldn't. What's that word? Project our
what you-
morals, our experiences, our knowledge on somebody else, and say, you know, they shouldn't
point.
be or they should do whatever. They're not us. So we need to mind our own business.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I was just saying, you, in the general sense of it, you are really very good at that. you
No,
know,
I just usually don't
say
care
it.
to be involved.
You're right. Yeah, I know. I keep laughing like this.
It is
'cause
true. I
know
don't
you.
care to be involved.
She's like, no.
I don't like a lot of drama. But that doesn't mean I don't have my own opinion.
Right. Gotcha.
But I'm really
Yeah.
trying not to form my own opinion about certain things because it really is none of my business. I need to let people live their own lives and worry about my own because I have lots to work on.
But now here's a question with that. How do you discern though? Because there are times when you do need to step in. For example,
Thank you, because I was going to say when.
yes. For example, in your family, as a person gets older, just as your parent took care of you, you now have to begin to make some decisions.
Oh, that's not minding your own business. That's being a relative. That's being a caretaker. That's being responsible. I'm talking about for people you
Yeah.
have no responsibility over and no accountability to, and they have no accountability to you.
So yeah, I hear you.
And they are living their lives. Their lives are not in agreement with what you would decide. And you want to say, you should do so-and-so. That is none of your business.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, that's
You need to let people
a
live.
lot of people do that. And that's projecting. You're
Yes.
right. I got you. Okay, that's good. I like it.
See, I told you it was
You're
to be
right.
good.
You're right.
He did
As-
not
as
believe
usual.
me. You can't say that. You can't say that. Whatever.
So our topic, speaking of minding your own business, for today is how to deal with boomerang children. What does that mean?
That means
They from
you thought you
Australia?
launched your children off to be responsible citizens in the world,
Yes.
and then they end up back in your habitation for long periods of time. That's what I mean.
Well, I'll say this. The youngest of our children is currently under our roof. But that is okay with me because she is in college and we are saving on, what do you call that, housing in the summer. I mean, she's not in an apartment or, you know,
She
in a
is
dorm.
saving.
Well, I
We
guess
wouldn't
you
be
could say-
paying for it anyway. She would be paying for it.
But yes,
But she has other responsibilities that she's trying to make sure she has money to take care of.
yes, she's studying abroad, so that's good. So her being under the same roof is okay.
It's all okay for me. It's all fine. It's just different.
Different,
Yeah.
different. Yeah, it's different. Well, okay. So how do you deal with that? There's different circumstances. My point is, if you are in college, or if you are, you know, have gone through something terrible in your life, but you're working and you're working towards something, I can see a child coming back home with no trepidation. I don't know what, somebody looked that word up. I don't know what that means, but it sounded right. But boomerang children, just because
Nobody is, well, I hope, nobody is just wanting to come home just because, going back, nobody wants to go back to live with their parents just because. I would hope they would have a reason. Something didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, they lost their job.
So they end up,
Whose
having
fault?
to. No. We're not casting blame. We're just saying, how do you deal with
Boomerang.
situations when those jokers said, "What? We're back." I'm not saying blame, nothing like that. I'm just saying, how do you deal with it?
Well, yes, there are extenuating circumstances.
Yes.
So that's, I mean,
and it's all good. It's all good.
Lord,
it's all good.
Okay.
It is.
I want to say some things.
No.
But I'm not saying them. So, yes, there are extenuating. Of course, any parent. No, I can't say any parent.
What?
We as parents, and we would hope most parents, would never want to see any of your children out on the street, destitute, in the, what do you call it, over in the gutter somewhere,
No.
in the ditch. What's that? What we say? You could be laying in the ditch. You never heard that? You
No.
could call me because you could be laying in the ditch somewhere. My mom used to always say that. I used to be like, why is that the go-to?
Oh, like if you're gone and you didn't check in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could be stuck on the side of the road or something in the ditch. Okay, I got you.
But anyway, but yes, we don't want to see our children
Why
that
is
way.
it the go-to?
Yeah, well, you could be laying in the ditch somewhere. But that's, we don't want to see our children do that. We
No.
want to help them. But the question is, are we helping them?
Yes.
So how can you? Because everything I see is not helping.
This is funny because you are the more hovering parent, I believe, than I am for all five. So this is funny to me.
Why is this funny?
Because I did not expect it.
Well, I'm just saying, be responsible. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so how do you deal with that? How do you deal with it if you have a boomerang
I
child?
saw a wonderful skit the other day. I don't know what you call it, a meme, a video, a reel, a short, or something, the other day. And it said, when you go back to live with your parents, and the mama comes in and says, "What you doing? You still in the bed? What you doing?" Mm-hmm. She comes back. "How much money you saved?" Mm-hmm. Now it seems like you would have saved a lot more. You ain't paying no bills. She comes back and she says all these different phrases. You're like, yeah, that's how it is. That's probably how I said, yeah, that's probably how I will be. And okay.
Well, I think that's what you're supposed to do, because this way, if you get on the child's nerves and the child says, "You getting on my nerves," there's an easy solution. There's a very easy solution to this whole thing.
Yes, that's true.
But here's my thought. Here's where I'm getting at with that. What should you do to truly help them? Because it's not just helping them, just allowing them to come back, and that's it.
Well,
That's not
I think,
helping them.
okay, now,
If you're a parent,
I'm extreme, right?
You have to raise.
I think at this point, we need to make a contract.
Well, daggone, you don't.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Okay.
Create a contract that we all sign
Wow.
and agree to.
Okay.
So there is no room for, "Why didn't you say so? I didn't know." All this kind of
That's
stuff.
good. I like
This is what we're going by.
I'm liking this contract.
That's what I think. I think that would eliminate a lot of miscommunication.
Like a lease.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So what type of things should you do? Now we're talking in general. We have a situation, obviously, but in general, as well. Like, what do you think parents should do to help? Creating a contract.
Yes,
What would a contract say?
I believe you should set clear boundaries. There should be very clear communication of what your expectations are as a parent and what the offspring's expectations are with them coming home. Because some people will be like, If you live here, you have to be in by midnight. Mm-hmm. I don't care how old you are.
Yeah.
So you need to articulate all those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go in the refrigerator eating my food, or some people have stipulations. This is my whatever. Mm-hmm. Don't eat it.
It's your house, though.
Right. Don't leave a dirty dish in the sink if you use it.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Right.
So you really need to just talk about all of that kind of stuff. When I go to bed, everybody who lives in this house should be in this house. Because I don't want to have to wonder where you are. So I think that's something I would say, yeah, check in. If you're out past 9 o'clock, you need to check in. You need to check, yes.
30 years old.
I don't care. If it's after 9, maybe after 10, because it's still light until 10 o'clock right now. But if you're out after 10 o'clock, you need to I'm not saying ask for permission. I'm saying I'll be home at such and such time. Or I'm not coming home. But just let me know something. That's
because
what I'm saying.
They could be dead in a ditch somewhere.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
So definitely that will be part of the contract if they came back to live here.
Yeah, I think that would be.
What is the amount of time, if any, if there's any amount of time, that you think if a child comes back home to live, that you allow them to stay?
Amount of time until they set themselves
They
up.
stay, yes. Your job
until
as
they
a
set
parent.
themselves up to be
What is the
successful
amount-
financially.
What that was the amount of time? How long was that? That could be 20 years. Your job as a parent is to raise your children and then kick them out. That's the job, so that they can go fly and be free. A mother eagle raises her babies and then she throws them off the side of the mountain.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So that doesn't always happen, and we cannot fault the children for not, because they don't raise themselves. Parents raise them.
Right, but if you raise
So-
them, I'm saying we raise them.
Yes,
We
but
talk to
sometimes you don't raise them with the skills.
Okay. Evaluating circumstances as pertaining to this particular situation. That's
You
what
talk about your particular situation.
That's what I would have. in the
But okay,
contract.
so what if you had a child who was coming home, and they had children?
Is the child autistic? The
Grandchildren or the child?
Either one of them. Is their leg?
No, there's no health condition at all in the situation. Just regular folks trying to make it. Like you have a son or a daughter, but they have 1 or 2 children,
Yeah.
and they need to come back.
Well, it all depends on the situation. For the most part, that's your fault. You had kids. Now, I know we raised you better than that. I know for a fact, because I was there. But now.
Mama, did your Nana and that didn't let you come back with your kids?
No.
She didn't.
No, not my mother. No, not
Did
my
you?
mom.
But did you ask? Were you in a situation where you asked to live with her?
I had no, there was no reason to ask her.
Because she was gonna be like,
Yeah.
ninja.
Right, exactly. There's no scenario where I'm going to ask.
You said you didn't think to twist your
No.
lips to say mine.
No.
I'm coming
my
back
mother-
to live with you.
No, it ain't happening.
Did your brother, your youngest brother, did he get to go back home?
My youngest brother?
Yes.
Oh, my youngest brother got away with
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was thinking. I bet he
He
did.
did, yeah.
I bet he did.
Yeah, boy, yes. He got away from anything from anybody. Away with anything. Yes. Of course. But now, say God, this is God forbid situation. No, God forbid. Because, you have a daughter and she has children.
Yes.
And there's a bad situation. Of course, she coming back home, somebody getting hurt, and it ain't my daughter or grandkids, and she can stay, and she's welcome, as long as she need.
Okay.
Listen, this is
Because this is one of
insinuating.
your girls.
Well,
Then she can stay as long as she
this
needs
boy,
to stay.
I'm telling you what.
Because it's your girl.
Listen.
Come on now.
You
Double standard.
I'm just saying. If it's extenuating circumstances, then yes, she could come home with the grandbabies.
Okay.
But I ain't watching kids now. You ain't just gonna leave and talk about I'm going out. that ain't happening. I mean, maybe once.
I'm saying you lies.
Maybe
You
once.
tell
I mean,
lies.
if it's
All they gotta do is be old enough to say, Papa. Oh, he can say.
Well,
She can say. She all
if it's
right.
a, Avengers
We'll
movie
walk
or
around,
something.
go get some ice cream.
If it's ice cream, stuff like
That's
that. I
all
mean,
she gotta say.
But I'm just saying. So, all right. So we got contract, extenuating circumstances, and what else? Anything else?
So, how to deal with?
Well, yeah. What happens if they break the contract? What are the consequences?
Eviction notice.
So you'll give your
You
child.
have 30 to 60 days.
You'll give your child an eviction notice.
Eviction notice.
Okay.
Depending on how severe the breach of
offense.
contract was.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's good. I like that eviction notice. 30, 60 days.
Yeah. I mean, you might need 60. 30 days comes quick. It comes quick.
Well, you knew that when you was doing whatever you did to breach.
Well, some people don't realize.
I'm just saying, at some point, you got to get yourself together.
True. That is true.
At some point. But
I think it depends on the age, too. I really do.
you do?
Yes. 33 compared to 22 or 23.
Well, yeah.
That's different.
It is different. It's different. I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, if you're 22, you thought you was 30 anyway. You thought you knew more stuff than you knew.
Right.
And now you just found it hit you in the face.
Right.
And you don't need I told you so.
Correct.
At 22.
You just need, okay, let's make a plan.
Yes, that's true. At 32, you need fool as you crazy.
Right. I don't know where you're going, but you're not coming here.
Exactly. Yes, that is true.
Not unless you're going through a divorce or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, God forbid, God forbid. All right, Boomerang children. What do y'all think out there? If
I think
anybody's
there's
watching this, what do you think?
This would be a way where you would not have to
What?
deal with it. As soon as your people leave.
You move.
Yes.
Get a small apartment.
Get a 2-bedroom or
That's what we should be
1-bedroom.
doing.
Like, I don't have no space, sorry.
That's what we should do. We got this big old house. It's all comfortable. I know. That is true. That is true.
Oh,
You
God.
could leave and not tell them where you're going. Just say,
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
call you. Turn your location thing off. You know, I got this
That's
location
just
on
wrong.
here. You could turn that off. And then just say, I'll call you. Just call every once in a while. And when you FaceTime, just FaceTime against the wall like this. So they don't know where
They
you're
don't
at.
know where
Don't
you
be
are.
out in the city somewhere. They're going to guess where you are.
Now, why is it, do you think, that parents, you hear about parents complaining about adult children coming back home? It's not like you didn't raise them and they didn't live with you for 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years. So why are you complaining like it's terrible
Well,
that you have to live together again? Y'all live together a whole generation.
I know. We tired of that now. Excuse me. See, we tired. I'm yawning. We tired of that. You go, be free. Listen, here's the thing.
Well, you
Here's
don't
what
have responsibility
No,
over
but
them
here's
like
what-
you did when they were little.
Well, yes, but here's what people have to understand. We did all that. We didn't sacrifice. I mean, you sacrificed. You didn't. You came home from your job, and raised these kids. You was there with them. You cooked. They always had a meal every single day. They had birthday parties. They had shoes. They had clothes. They had play dates. They had everything. We sacrificed. We did all that. Now, y'all need to work and give some stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? We getting older. Don't nobody feel like doing all that stuff.
But you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. Because
niece-
they are grown. You don't have to.
No, I'm saying
Do all
they
that
need to do
stuff.
stuff for us. So they need to get a job, make some money, get a 401k, save up, take us to Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Now we taking you to Hawaii, and you grown, which is what we did. They take us. You know what I'm saying? Buy your mama a house. Don't buy a mama a house. That's if you're a basketball player. But, you know, do stuff for your parents. That's what they have to prepare themselves for that.
Okay.
You don't think that's true?
Well, in my own situation, I think I reap what I sow. I don't know that I did anything for my mother and father.
No. But you...
I'm reaping.
Yes. But as far as you're concerned, this is what I'm saying. This is what we talked about. When you were talking about mind my own business, that's what I was saying with your mom. You're going to have to, now's your time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to be involved.
You don't think I am?
Oh, yes, get over a little bit. There you go.
You don't think I am?
What's that?
Involved? You don't think I'm involved? Do you not think I'm involved? Enough.
No, I'm not saying you're not involved. I'm just saying your mind frame has to be, I can't be so hands off. I mean, I would like to be.
No, not with family. I'm talking about people, like I said, I have no accountability to, and they have none to me.
Who? No, yeah, with
just
that.
Other
but
people.
I know, but I'm just relating that to this situation. Now you're talking about I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Not yet, because you haven't. You still have an opportunity to. You have a job. You have income coming in. We are not trying to stay with your mother. We are trying to take care of her. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Our kids need to get that before they turn 40, and now's the chance to save up money.
Our kids are babies.
But they can't wait till they're 40 to start saying, "Oh, I guess I need to get a job, start saving money."
Nobody's doing that.
Okay.
Do you think if you had not been in the situation you were at such a young age, family-wise, you would have been the same kind of person?
Of what? No,
Dream chasing.
Yeah, but I would have made money. I made money. I always had money. Listen, let me tell you what I did. When I was in the Army at 17 years old, these fools, when I got to...
okay.
These fools wanted to go out drinking. I mean, somebody was drunk. It's like, you 18 years old. They coming back to the barracks drunk, acting crazy. So what I did was, we had to have our I don't know how the Army is today, but then you had to be what they call squared away. Your boots had to be shine. You had to shine your boots every day. I don't care. You went out in the mud. We went to the range. We hiked 9 miles, came back. You better shine your boots. The next day you're getting inspected. So we had to have shiny boots. Our BDUs, battle dress uniform, had to be pressed. Ironed, pressed, everything perfect. So I told the guys, listen, y'all go on out and do y'all's thing. I will press y'all's uniform for $4 a uniform. They was like, yeah, cool, Carter, you could do that. I had uniforms stacked up, but guess what? It ain't nothing to put the iron to the thing. I did that all night, made all kind of money. I always had money. That's why when we went out on the weekend to the mall, all the salespeople come running over to me. I was like, don't come over to me. I'm not buying none of this stuff. So I had the money. So you can hustle. You can get, how we get on this subject?
Because you tried to put people down.
No.
But I was saying, if you had not been in the situation you were in, you'd probably be the same way.
I don't know. I wanted to work. I didn't leave a job till I had another job.
Yeah.
That was instilled in me. I never thought about.
You know why though? Because you grew up not having when you were little.
Yeah, that's true.
And you didn't want to. You knew what that felt like.
Oh, you know what? That is true. That is very true.
And you didn't want that.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like, I know having money is better than not.
So I'm not leaving this job if I got to work like a Hebrew slave. Yes, and our kids did not experience that.
Correct. So they'd be like, I don't like doing this. I'm out of here. Look, I'm finding something else. I'm not paying no bills.
Yeah, that's what a couple of our kids say. I ain't paying no bills.
I ain't paying them. They don't deserve it anyway. Making us pay bills.
Oh, Lord. They're so philosophical. They find fault with our economy and society. But listen, it's as you say. If you got real bills, you need a real job.
You need a real income, baby. You got that guaranteed bills? Need guaranteed income.
Teach that to your kids. Help us, Lord Jesus. All right.
For all the TikTok stars out there, all the what do you call those content creators that gonna make $1 million? I mean, people are doing it. People are doing it, but I don't think it's
but
guaranteed.
Not for everybody.
Though.
Yeah, so the ones that ain't, you need a real job.
Yes,
until
then.
Yes.
Let
that
the content be your side hustle.
Yes. Till such a time that it can support you.
Yes.
So that's good. All right. Well, that's good. So you're talking about boomerang children. What we're talking about is accountability.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's your accountability?
I have none. I'm accountable to nobody but God. Not even to myself. I lie to myself every day. I say I'm not going to eat this thing after such a time. I'm not going to do this, and I do it.
No,
I do it. I'm a liar.
That doesn't mean you're not accountable. That just means you.
That means I'm a liar.
No.
I don't tell myself the truth.
No, that doesn't mean you're not accountable and you're a liar. It just means you're a failure.
Yes.
That does not mean you're a failure. No, of course not. It just means, you got to get back up. A righteous one falls 7 times and gets back up every time. That's you, the righteous one. So get back up.
Remember I taught you that scripture?
Yes, I remember you telling me that scripture. Lord have mercy.
This is for all the wives and girlfriends and mothers who do not get their just due.
Girl, who are you accountable to? What's your
I'm not just tell you nobody.
On the real now. Come on.
I'm so serious.
What is your accountability? Your accountability is your paper.
It's not done. Why?
Yes, why? That's what we want to know.
Because I lied to myself.
Deidre, you can do it.
I didn't say I can't.
All you got to do.
I said I have not.
All you got to do is get up, work out first, go to work, do all that work, practice at lunchtime, and eat your lunch, your apple and orange, whatever you eat for lunch. Do all your meetings after work. Come home, do an episode of Saving Us. Then work on your paper.
Find anything to eat.
Find something to eat after you come home because you only ate apple and orange
in the middle of the day.
Then after you do Saving Us episode, go work on your paper for 3 or 4 hours. Then that's all.
Then get up and do it all over.
Exactly. I understand.
Go to all the meetings. Go to the church meetings. Get ready for a rehearsal every week.
We have leadership meetings.
And then go over people's houses and entertain on the weekends.
Yes.
And on your days off, always have a gathering. Have a gathering on your days off
people over.
because
That's
it's
what
a
we're
holiday.
supposed to do. Yes.
And do all that too.
And go to circle groups.
Yes. And go to small group. Go to circle groups.
Stay after church. Watch The Chosen.
Yes.
And have a discussion about it.
Right.
With everyone else.
With everybody else, and then when all that's done, and make sure your house is clean because nobody else is going to do it, and you can't stay in the house because it's funky because nobody is going to take the trash out and stuff like that. But
the trash is a quarter of the way full. But anyway, okay.
There you go.
Okay. So that's all you got to do.
That's it.
So that's why your paper is not done because you haven't done all of that. Okay, but that's understandable. That's what we'll say.
Okay.
It's okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's what I want to say with your accountability and your paper. We know this, that it is not forever. I mean...
no, it's done. It's done one way or the other.
Yeah, right. And we know
I will be ABD for
way.
eternity if that is the
What's
thing.
an ABD?
Oh, but dissertation.
Oh. Lord, I'm like, I don't know y'all these people in this, but anyway, these universities. But yes, but I'm just saying, in the big scheme of things, you are going through it. You have been going through it, but this is not going to be forever. Just think when you get your dissertation done, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna be almost 60 years old. Looking stupid.
Looking stupid. Don't say that. I'm cutting that out. No, you're gonna be looking stupid, and you're not gonna be almost 60.
Oh my God! Yes, I am.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, Dee Dee, she will not. She will not. But It's
Just like
gonna be
remember you
done.
told me. Remember you told me.
Oh Lord, what did I say?
You said
What?
your plan going forward. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for this amount of time, and then I'm gonna retire when I think you said 65 or something,
Yeah.
and then you're free. I said, but daggone, Michael, I'll be 61 years old. That's I have to wait till I'm in my 60s to do what I want to do.
No, you can do what you want to do now. Your kid, no. Listen, you want to know why? You got people coming back in his house. If you didn't have people come back in his house,
They ain't got nothing to do with that.
that has something to do with it.
No, it does
That's a little bit
not.
to do with
They ain't got
it.
nothing. They ain't thinking nothing
Yes.
about me. I mean, they ain't doing nothing to hinder me.
This will not be forever. I'm telling you. You're about to be D, not ABD, whatever y'all say, and then you're gonna be DA. And when you get to DA, I'm telling you, it's gonna open up some things. I still, on the serious note, I believe that wholeheartedly in my heart. That it's not about the piece of paper, because I would never. I don't want to make people feel like you have to have a piece of paper in order to be validated, because that's not what I'm talking about for you. I'm just saying I think it's just something you set out to do, and it has been going up the rough side of the mountain, but you have climbed that hill, and you have pushed the rock up the hill like that dude, whatever, and you have you got run over by the rock a few times, but you're about at the hill. And when you do, the doors that it's going to open for you are going to be amazing doors. It's going to be amazing. The doors are going to be open. Should have done that. Anyway, it's going to be amazing. It really will for you. And then I'm gonna be living off of you. Then that's what I'm looking forward to.
Never.
That's what I'm looking forward to. You don't know.
Never.
It's gonna be. You don't even
Going
gonna
to
know.
heaven.
You're never gonna know. You're not gonna know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know.
You don't know. It's just like you don't know how I'm gonna do this. But anyway, that's what's gonna happen.
Never. He wants to get out of the traditional mode. I keep telling you, you
I really
know
don't.
who you married.
Yeah, I don't. But I do like teasing you with that. No, I'm fine. I'm the man. I'm fine being a male man. Male man. Yes, I'm fine with all of that.
Okay.
I am. I'm good. Secure. In that. So, accountability. All right. So my accountability is holding steady with the weight loss. But intermittent fasting I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling about intermittent fasting eating up my fat like a sandwich. Instead of me eating the sandwich, my cells are eating my fat like a sandwich. Why are you looking at me like this?
Eat up your fat like a sandwich.
Yeah.
You're not really fat. You really are. Now you just got a little bit of pouch. You just have a dad's stomach. But that's it.
What's
But
that?
it's not even like fat.
It's not.
It's just round. I mean, that's all. It's just round.
Oh, help us, Lord Jesus. Well, I'm trying to get rid of that. So I'm trying to get off all of my medication.
That's
I say like it's a lot, but it's what do you call the two? Cholesterol, men, a lot
blood
of men
pressure.
have cholesterol, blood pressure.
Yeah, because you don't take the glucose.
Right.
medication.
Nah, I said no. They said take it. I said no. They said you're gonna die. I said no, I'm not.
Said you gonna die.
I am not. My sugar was that high.
Stop, you gonna die.
No, she just. No, actually, cause she wasn't even that phased. Cause she prescribed me. I shouldn't. See, we're not supposed to say names.
You're not supposed to. Don't say it.
Don't worry about it.
Our
You didn't
family
hear.
doctor prescribed.
Yes, but she's a Christian, bless her heart, and doing the right thing. We trust her. But she prescribed. She said, "Look, the A1C is up to the 6.6, whatever. It's been that way last couple of times. Prescribe a metformin." I said no, and so the next time I went back to the doctor, how things going? You taking the blood pressure? Yeah. You taking the cholesterol? Yeah. All right. She said, you taking the metformin? I said, no. She said, all right, how come you? I said, listen, I'm not taking it. So they took my A1C and it had come down a couple of notches. It was like down to 6.3. She's like, well, it is coming down, so That's good. And I still think you should take it. I said no. I didn't say no.
Does cholesterol is the side effect of the cholesterol medicine makes your A1C go up?
All of it, yes. It all works together. Each one of them makes the other one go up. And you got to take another one to make that thing go down, which that one makes something else go up. And you got to take something. No. That's why I said no. And it does. And if you can bring your cholesterol down and your blood pressure down, you can bring your glucose down. And vice versa. Bring your glucose down, it helps your cholesterol come down. So anyway, that's why even the pouch, I'm trying to get rid of the kangaroo pouch and just be healthy like you. Your A1C is like 2.1 or something this time. But it's very, it's like really low. And your blood pressure is low. Your blood pressure runs low.
Yeah, thank
and
goodness.
Your cholesterol, your good cholesterol is like 175. It's only supposed to be 40.
That's what they told me. They said, "Ooh, you must exercise all the time."
And you do. Yeah, and you do. So I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to be like you, so that's good.
Goodness gracious.
You be accountable. All right, what's your positive note, ma'am?
Did we already say?
Not positive. No.
Did we start with that?
No, we started with something new.
Oh.
But see, I know. Okay, yes. Come on.
So my positive note, I don't know. What's yours?
Okay, you want me to do mine first?
Yes.
My positive note is don't underestimate a small act of kindness when you do it. Because sometimes you think just a small little thing, but you never know the ripple effects of one act of kindness. And you may never know. You may do one act of kindness for someone, and to you, it was, I had the money, or I could drop them off or at the place or whatever you did. And you think, it's just, but it ripples. You never know to the extent that it does. So that's my positive note. Don't underestimate a small act of kindness. Do it every day. Set your mind to do an act of kindness every day. All right.
Mine is keep other people's names out of your mouth.
That is not. I would say that's positive.
That is very positive.
You ain't gonna smack nobody.
Only let words that edify come out of your mouth.
Okay. Now see. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Make it.
Keep other people's name out your mouth.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Okay. You have to spin it positive. Okay. So the positive side of that is only speak edification. Speak positive
about people.
Speak positive about people.
And situations.
And situations. Lift them up. You have been big on that ever since we have, well, I guess your whole life, but ever since I've known you, you have been that way, to be careful to speak good of people. So that's good. Too bad you've taken a while to rub off on me, but
That's something I'm learning.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
New things happening every day.
That is true.
Hallelujah. Okay. That's it?
That's it.
Okay, we ready to go. All right, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Sitting down, listening to this foolishness, this foolery today on this beautiful evening. He wants me to put on for y'all. But I can't do it. I can't do it. You know why? Because I'm just not that kind of person. I don't know. I put on sometimes. I do. But just not today.
Why not today?
Today, because, see, I get tired. I start using all kind of accents.
You know what?
And everything.
You know what? Let me say this before you sign off. Is we should record our episodes in the morning on whatever day. I'm just saying. Because I'm the same way. After about 3 o'clock, I'm gonna say it this way. I know I'm in a college town and I do usually speak proper English. I try to, but I don't know what I be saying. After about 3-4 o'clock, I can't. It is foolery. But we have fun doing it. So there you go. All right.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another episode of Saving Us.
Bye.